It's very easy to open a business and just shut the door at the end of the night and not care about everyone else. It's better and harder to open a business and know that it takes all the businesses to create a community. And you can't come into a neighborhood and open a space and not actually serve the people that live there. My name is Diana Mora, and I am the owner of Friends and Lovers. Friends and Lovers is a vibe. The name in itself just is warm and welcoming at the front door. We've had so many people meet and fall in love here. We've had several people want to have their weddings here, which is mind-boggling, but we entertain it. Essentially, we are a reflection of really beautiful sounds that I personally grew up with in New York. When I come to Friends and Lovers and I unlock the door, it's always that one deep breath when I look in and I say, wow, I did this. And it's incredible. And I think about that because empty, the place looks so tiny. Full, it looks so enormous and magical. Something that a lot of people don't know about me is I am a chronic list maker. Love making my daily list so that I can cross things off and see how much I've accomplished and how much I'm carrying over to the next day. But for the most part, it's important for me to just start today in a very intentional way and thinking about how I want to be the best version of myself. I know it sounds cheesy, but it really is that simple. One of the first most shocking nights that we had here was when we were raided for the first time. Stretch Armstrong was on stage. The record just started playing and then the lights went on. There were 26 cops outside in SWAT jackets and they all walked in. And my sister was here and I gave her all the cash. I'm like, you need to leave. I don't know what's happening. I may have to go to jail. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I just didn't know why they were here. And I'm no fool, being the true New Yorker that I am. Like, take the cash, you might have to bail me out. Lo and behold, this is part of their process. They raid, they go through these things called March, multi-agency response to community hotspots. Sounds like a really nice name. It's not. At the end of the entire thing, like, I had to shut down, get everyone out. My patrons were so upset, they were trying to fight the cops. It was for everyone's safety that we told everyone to leave. So that was the beginning of me becoming fired up and wanting to become an activist. And Stretch Armstrong was a big supporter of that. He connected me to Ariel Pellets, who at that moment was just elected or appointed to be the nightlife mayor. I attribute this version of me today to Friends and Lovers and the people that work here because we have really stood up when other people didn't. And when COVID came, we all rallied together and said, what can we do? What can we offer the community? And what can we offer people like us, a small business that maybe doesn't qualify for everything and that it's harder to navigate things. And so we rallied and created NYC Nightlife United. NYC Nightlife United is a coalition, volunteer-run advocacy that raises money for BIPOC and LGBTQ-owned businesses. We've since evolved to focus more on the workers because after COVID, everyone got support and aid. The rhythm and the cadence of business is no longer the same as it ever was before, and it will never be the same. Every holiday, we know folks will not be coming out because they don't want to get sick because they want to see their families. So now this means that workers aren't bringing home the money that they are accustomed to. Holiday season is supposed to be fruitful for hospitality, and that is not the case anymore. And so we work every year to develop and grow our fund so that we can support those who need it most. Friends and Lovers is the most diverse venue and bar in New York City. Hard stop. Like, I hear that from anyone that I speak to. I feel that when I go out. And it was just because we wanted to be a reflection of the community. I lived here for a very long time. My parents met on the F train. My new business partners, they're all from Brooklyn. So for us, it was an important attribute is to be exactly the community that we are servicing. Brooklyn has inspired me to be much bigger than I ever thought I would be. And that is because of Friends and Lovers. I decided to open it here, specifically in this area, because, you're gonna laugh, I was tired of going to Williamsburg and forgetting my ID and having to come back, and felt like it was really clear that we needed something here. Like, there's no reason why we couldn't invest in our own community. Right now, the nightlife scene from a creative standpoint is having a renaissance. The caliber of music, the talent, the heart and soul that these musicians, that these DJs, that these producers have poured into their craft, it's different. And I truly believe, and ask any English professor or any musician, that the best work comes during post-dark days. We have to kind of all hurt a little bit to write the best poetry, right? To write the best songs. So it's important to think about it that way. And I am feeling it and I'm seeing it. I'm also feeling that folks are a lot more caring towards one another on the dance floor. That is really beautiful to see. When folks come to Friends and Lovers, I hope that they just leave believing that they had a really wonderful time that can't be replicated anywhere else. But more than that, just the moment that they had a moment, a New York City moment, because that to me just speaks volumes. We're good people here. Everyone's trying their best. We may not always get it right, but we will try our best to also fix it. So at the end of the day, it's all good, organic fun here.